Welcome to Miami. This is a big event city, and folks here are fired up for this one inside Hard Rock Stadium as the Miami Hurricanes try to represent the great tradition of their program. This is not just any other matchup. Both teams come in ranked in the top 10, colliding early in the season, each trying to set the tone with a big statement. As we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on the 4th-ranked team, the Miami Hurricanes. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Hurricanes will kick this away to get us going here. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Makes a quick grab. Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
It's a jet sweep. Receiver trying to turn the corner. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. Penalty makes it first down and 20. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Offense getting set. It's second down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And now the handoff. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
He's got enough for the first down and still going.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
That's just good, hard running by this back. And, man, they've had some good ones over the years. Go back to Jamal Lewis, who was on that 98 national championship team. Travis Henry, Arian Foster. Boy, Chris, some big physical backs come to mind when you think about the Tennessee Vols.
They'll run it here. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And the Volunteers come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. There's the handoff. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers.
Well, the script from the offensive coordinator works perfectly here to get this game started for this offense. Great job of mixing up a lot of different looks to get a read and a gauge of what this defense is up to today, and you're able to put 6 points up on the board. Great start.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. We'll call for the fair catch here. Guys up front lined up. It's first down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
He went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. Toss play, running right. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's the tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Pass caught. That's good for a first down near the 40.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Short throw to the back. Caught behind the line of scrimmage. Finds just enough space and makes the first down.
It's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. Forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
And the Canes look to keep this drive moving. He hands it off from the gun. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. And on the carry, he's heading left. Offense stopped behind the line. A big play by the defense to wrap up the first period.
Tennessee 7, Miami 0.
A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Well, Chris, I can tell you as a quarterback, there's nothing more frustrating than a big defensive lineman who's good at swatting the ball. Because if they don't do it, oftentimes you got an open receiver and a completion.
This one will be fair caught. Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. The last possession was just old-school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looks like he's going to run it. Gets some space around the 30. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? The back's got it. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
Breaks loose at the 45. Tackle is finally made, but not before it's a huge gain down to the 25.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
He'll hand it off. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on third down. Almost pick up the first down. What it does, though, is it gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this of picking up that first down.
He knocks this one right through. And they add to their lead.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. Can they begin to click now? Short pass finds the tight end. Breaks loose at the 40. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Gain moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. From the shotgun, drops back. Going for a big play downfield. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yard. Set of downs.
Boy, nice throw and a great catch here by this Miami Hurricane wide receiver. For our younger audience out there who might be watching this game, I got to tell you, you may not remember this, but Miami set the tone for wide receiver play for decades, and they're working their way to get back to that now.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. send the back in motion. Looking to throw again. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. This one's going to fall incomplete, brings up 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. Looking to build on this lead in this possession. Had to settle for 3 last time out. Running out of time in the pocket. He's escaping the pocket now. And that senior toughness on display as he keeps the drive moving himself. The Vols looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. That one falls incomplete, looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Looking to scramble now. Pass is incomplete, but there's a flag. This is a big call coming up. You don't see that called too often, but you see it called here. The Volunteers will send the punt team onto the field. This one is out of bounds, and that'll give the offense great field position. The punt goes out of bounds. Looks like the 35-yard line's where they'll spot it. First down here for this offense. Snags the quick throw.
You know, as wide receivers, we get enamored with their size and their speed and their versatility and their ability to make plays after the catch. But none of those things are more important than taking care of the ball. He makes the catch, but he doesn't secure the football, and it's a fumble.
And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. The pass is caught. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. The offense going with the hurry up. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Going to try to use his legs here. Out of bounds after another big scramble. This guy's legs has been a major weapon for the offense today.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw, looking to scramble. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
Defense is coming after him. They get him down, but that's a good run, enough to move the sticks and keep this drive going. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
And the Vols have 1st and 10 here. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. They don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the
ball is loose, and the defense jumps on the football.
Well, anytime the quarterback takes off and improvises, there's always the risk that the ball goes on the ground. He does a nice job of going off script, trying to create to make something, anything happen, but he doesn't take care of the ball, and the defense does a nice job of swatting the ball away.
Here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. You'd expect a prudent decision here, backed up near their own end zone, just run the clock out and get to halftime. Hard running through a tackle. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Chris, everybody in the stadium, including this defense, knew they were going to run the football just to get it away from the shadow of their own goal line. What's amazing is they were able to pop a big run like that. And if you're the defensive coordinator, it's got to be one of the most frustrating things. But let's give credit to the offense. They blocked it well and made it happen.
Looking to set up a screen pass here. The tackle is made, not the big play they were looking for, but a pretty solid gain. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. A completion makes it 2nd and short. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Powers through. Did well to avoid a loss there, but it's no gain on the play. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
And he's hit just before the throw. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure works. The Canes will have to punt this one away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. Not the way he wanted to kick it. He'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Vols will kick this away to get the 2nd half going. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead take. And to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Miami offense is back on the field. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. Fighting off the defender. You bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Well, anytime you're down at halftime, you get your minds together, you try to make some adjustments, you try to get things heading in a better direction. This offense is off to a great start after this play right here.
Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. Here's the handoff. Ball carrier running through tackles. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Well, the defense better start adjusting and realize the RPO is coming at them. It feels like they're just sitting back, worried about the potential big play through the air. Meanwhile, this offense is running the ball right down their throat.
Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. And they get him down after the completion.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
That run sets up an important third down call for this offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quick throw complete to the tight end. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the first down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
Less than a yard to go here on 4th down. The offense is going to go for it. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He's got it. Enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this 4th down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the first down.
The Canes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. There's the handoff. It'll be Smoother right at the line for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Caught quickly. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. Last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown. So they got to bounce back from that right away. breaking free at the 35. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Gain moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Receiver makes the grab. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47.
Well, move the sticks for a first down for this Tennessee offense, and this quarterback is really starting to throw the ball well, putting the ball on the money, and giving these receivers a chance to make plays after the catch. And I tell you, they've had some great quarterbacks, as we know, that have played in their time in Knoxville.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Defenses all around the country got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
That completion sets up a 3rd down play. And they pick up the first on the ground. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, sometimes it's just a backyard brawl, right? I mean, it's 3rd down and short. You trust your back and the line to be able to pick up the first down, and he literally pushes with everything he has, throwing a haymaker there at the finish of that play to pick up the first down.
And the tackle is made on what's going to be the final play of this period. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. He'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Now it's 3rd and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. And they'll use the ground game here. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. Drive continues. The offense just grinding away here. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or do they have to settle for 3? Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Quarterback leaves the pocket, on the move now. Fights off a defender. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there.
Oh, so disappointing for this defense. They had the advantage. Good coverage all over the field. It's 3rd down, but they let the quarterback get away, scramble, and pick up the first down. And now it's 1st and goal inside the 5-yard line.
1st and goal, handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 7. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Touchdown, Vols. And they take the lead in the 4th quarter. Quarterback doesn't see anybody open. Kirk says, yeah, I'll just do this myself.
How about this? What a luxury. Anytime you can make something happen, even when all the receivers are covered, everything's taken away, you take it yourself. And good luck to the defense trying to stop that.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
17, Miami, 10.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Offense retakes the field. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Receivers are bunched together. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Chris has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Will the defense play coverage or blitz? Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And the defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Here we are late in a 1-score game, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And he finds his target. He has the first. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the 1st down.
Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
They continue to march toward a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Here comes a handoff. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The Hurricanes pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
The Hurricanes line up on 1st and 10 now. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Looks right for a quick completion. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Well, the offense has done a nice job of moving themselves down in this area to give themselves a chance. But, man, the quarterback's got to continue to make good decisions and not put the ball in harm's way.
And the 8th play on this drive coming up. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. Penalty makes it 1st and long. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And he'll set up to throw. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the first down. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Can he take it all the way? Across midfield. Inside the 30. Past the 10.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. So that's now back-to-back wins, Kirk, over quality opponents. This team really building some momentum.
I agree. I think there's a lot to build on with this team and what they've been able to do these last few games. We'll just have to see how far this streak can extend and how much this team can keep improving.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.